Good morning, brothers and sisters. I welcome you to our daily devotion insight. And this morning, I would like to share the devotion entitled it as Do You Believe It Now? Let's read the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. It goes like this. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man sows, he will also reap. There's a story about evangelist D.L. Moody. He has just started preaching a sermon on Galatians chapter 7 when 6 verse 7, when a man in the audience stood up and shouted, I don't believe it. I don't believe what you have preached. I don't believe what you have read, that we sow what we reap. And then Moody just calmly replied, my friend, he said, that your belief or disbelief does not change the fact. Truth is truth, whether you believe it or not. And a lie is a lie, whether you believe it or not. So at the end of the meeting, what happened? There was a police officer at the door to arrest the man who questioned D.L. Moody for an outstanding warrant. He was convicted of theft and sent to prison for 12 months. Moody observed, I really believe that when he got to his cell, he believed that he had to reap what he sowed. My friends, we reap what we sow, whether our actions are harmful or helpful. A wrong word, an immoral activity, or an angry look, all this will bring negative results. On the other hand, a wise word, a spiritual activity, a smile, a word of witness, a gift, a gospel tract will produce good fruit. God promises that His word will not return void, isn't it? Amen? So the principle of harvest is true in every aspect of our lives. We always reap what we have sown. So therefore, in my life also, I've seen some people who try to be funny. They try to. I always tell my young friends, please don't speak ill of other people, or please don't think of evil of other people, or justify your actions. A bad action is a bad action, because one day you will reap what you sow. And in fact, in my ministry for more than 20 years, we have seen many who rebel against God. They reap what they sow, and the ending is not pretty. I would like to read what D.L. Moody written here, a statement that he wrote. The evil harvest of sin and the good harvest of righteousness are as sure to follow the sowing as the harvest of wheat and barley. And he noticed, life is not casual, but it's causal. There is always cause and effect, and whatever we sow, we will always reap. And I always tell people, what you sow, you will reap, and then not only reap one. You see, you don't plant one mango and get one mango tree, they produce one fruit, isn't it? You plant one mango seed, you produce a tree, and there's a lot of mango. So it's the same thing. You plant a bad deed, you will get a bad tree with lots of bad fruit. It will come to your life. So, always be careful, always do good, always seek to do good, think good, speak good. May the word of the Lord blesses you this morning.